Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. Kia ora, welcome to my channel. I've come on to have a little bit of play. Last night I made this journal because I've got all these scraps of paper, painty papers, that I thought, I'm just going to stick in a book and make pages somehow. I don't know how, but I have all these envelopes that people have sent me over the years with parcels in, so I've just thrown them together. And the cover is an envelope that I've decorated, and this painted paper and the one in the back came from the same person, but for the life of me I cannot remember who, sorry. So if you recognise it, let me know. It is fabulous, and I wanted to use them, so I just added some paint around the edge and what I thought would go with it okay. And so yeah, so there's going to be no gesso on it. Well, not as start, and I've got a little dangle on it that are bits and pieces that people have been sending me over the time, and somebody sent me a whole lot of these little clips, so I just clipped them all on and made a little dangle. So I'm just going to start gluing. I've just got bits of paper and shapes, and I'm just going to glue them down and see how we go. It has been a very, very hot day today. My husband and I had to go off to Rotorua because he bought a new smartwatch in October, and in January we had to take it into the shop, which was very frustrating because he feels naked without his watch. He's never without a watch on. I never wear one unless I'm wearing my Fitbit, but if I don't go out exercising I don't bother because it irritates me. And so he was three or 4 weeks over Christmas without it, and it was on 89% last night, so he thought, well, yeah, it's plenty, I won't put it on the charger. Woke up this morning, it was dead, would not turn on, and when he put it on the charger it just would not do anything, wouldn't even show that it was charging. So we had to take it back, so they had to send it away again. So he was not very pleased with that, but he was just so lost without his watch last time that we went and bought him a $25 watch just so he could have a watch to wear. And put a little bit more bits around. Right, sorry, am I a bit out of shot, am I? So this was his birthday today, so 75 today. So all the family came around this afternoon for cake. They wanted to do things, and one wanted us to go to dinner and all that sort, but no, we don't celebrate birthdays anymore. We only have cake for well, for the great-grandchildren now. And so we had cake and everybody stayed for a little bit. And then my youngest daughter and granddaughter were here for tea. We had nachos, which was very yummy. And we didn't have pudding because we had cake at 3 o'clock. Well, they had cake. I didn't have cake because we had lunch out and I had a custard and rhubarb muffin at lunchtime, and it was huge. Right, now I think I'm going to put a little bit of paint down. I don't know if I'm going to put gesso down or paint. Just put a light bit of gesso over it, I think. And then we'll see what we're going to do on the top. So it is still very hot and very muggy. Just getting a brush out of the water. As you know me, I clean them like once in a while and then let them build up again. Get all very good. And right, so I'm just going to, what do I want? I'm going to get a bit of card here to put my gesso on, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of spray with water because we really just want it to be a wash. That's a little bit more than a wash, isn't it? Well, we might just have to wipe some off afterwards. Oh no, that's going to be okay, I think. Yes, so I had quite a busy day. My back is absolutely killing me. But we will survive these things. I've got my granddaughter's baby shower on Saturday. And then we will be off to the lake next week. Now that my daughter is all settled in her house and Ash is going to school and my daughter is going through the proceeds of police vetting and that to go back to working in childcare, preschool. Right, now I'm just going to get a baby wipe and just give it a little bit of squish around so we get a little bit of colour coming through every now and then. Might have that little bit of picture. Right, I'm liking the look of that. Right, I've dried that off and I've got some water oil crowns here, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of this around in places just to cover up that yellow a little bit, or the orange of the envelope. Don't really like that. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. It's just playing, really. Yeah. All right, now a little bit of wet wipe back, just to rub my hand over, just to move the oil colours around a bit. Like that. If you use the baby wipe on it, it just takes off more than you want. I find. So doing it this way just moves it about quite nicely. Cool. I really like the look of it. Just do a little bit more up here. Just a little bit more. Yes, it's rather nice when you have your whole family living in the same town. My son and daughter-in-law live a little ways out of town, only 5 minutes or so, but they're going to be moving further because the farmer wants their farmhouse back for a worker, so they're moving to another farm, and my granddaughter is going to be, might just those little hearts down there, like that. Cool. Glue that down, and so they'll be moving like half an hour away, maybe a little bit more. Excuse me. Cool. Just have a little bit more of this blue to cover up that white edge. Come off a little bit. Right, okay, now what are we going to do? I might just rip some circles and make some flowers if we can. Cool. I'm not the greatest at ripping circles, but they don't exactly have to look like circles. Maybe we want some different colours. We don't want all the same colour in there, do we? This one here can go a little bit. A little bit more over there, and that one on there like that. Cool. I like that. That's cool. Now we want a bit of green somewhere. I've got some bits of green here. Let's see if we can get a couple of stalks. Not green all the way down, but that's okay. We might have a smaller one here. Quite liking that. Getting this idea, it's not totally my idea. I've been watching Laurie Haley Richardson is her name, I think. She's a fabulous artist and everybody knows her, I'm sure. And at the moment she's doing the 100-day challenge. She sees pictures in hers, but I'm making my pictures up. Looks like a leaf to me. Let's have a little look. So I'm going to cover up your little heart. Might just take that one off a little bit. Cool. I'm liking that. My shape ripping is not the greatest, but they look enough like leaves to me. Yeah. I'm quite liking that. Right, now what else are we going to do? So much coloured paper here. I just want to cut a piece out. This being my version of a sun, like that. Right, I'm going to move my camera so I can see it. Otherwise I don't know whether I'm in shot or not. It's going to be our sun. And we're going to build our flowers. We'll go with the stalks first, and what am I going to glue on? Alright, we're going to go inside the, yep, will be fine. And this one can go like this, just on a slanty. So I'm still tired, but now, I'll do that afterwards. I was going to put some colour around those, but it's okay, we'll do it after. My granddaughter brought her laptop with her because she was doing homework, and they're doing a project on volcanoes or eruptions or something like that anyway. And because some days she gets only a half a day of school and then she just can't cope, so she gets her mother to pick her up, so she was getting a bit behind, and of course she hasn't studied for like 2 years, so it's all a bit of an emotional journey for her, but she's really getting into this. So she brought a laptop with her and was doing some work and telling us all about volcanoes and all different things. It was very interesting and lovely to see. Right, that one there. I don't remember which one was going where, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, cool. in here. Oops, no, put that a little bit higher. We don't want to cover our hearts. And this one. And go there. Oh, I like that. Right, we need another little centre for our other one. Now, what are we going to have? I've got so much paper, and it's all from cutting out circles for my ATC coins. Oh, that's cool. Right. I'm liking that. Right, now what did I do with my crowns? We're going to go back to my crowns, and what are we going to do in our hearts? We're going to colour in our hearts, I think, so that they stand out. No, that's not going to stand out. That's the same colour. This one's purple. Just want to get in the corners there so it looks like a heart. I'm going to make these into flowers as well, I think. Little purple flowers. Cool, like that. Right, we need a little bit of paper for very small stalks. Here, I haven't got one shot. Right. You want little ones, so we'll take that off a bit. Cute. This one's a little bit longer, I think. Right. Yes, I wanted to get some videos done before I go away, because when I go away, I don't know what the internet's going to be like. I don't think there's going to be many people there, but you don't know. This Omicron is certainly reared its ugly head in New Zealand now at the moment. Some a little bit of colour going on in our sun. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. What else are we going to do? We are going to... Oh, I've got terrible heartburn. It's from eating muffins. and corn chips. Right. I'll cut the leaves. I don't think I can. I don't think that I can rip them that small. Oh, the wind is picked up out there. I can hear it. I can hear it blowing. We're supposed to get rain tonight. But we don't want those too close, so you can't see that there's leaves there. Whoops. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just bring it up close. See the leaves? I'm going to go around the leaves, but I'll just glue them down first. Oops, stay down there, don't stick to my finger. Right, now what do we want? We want a little bit of cloth. Oops, not so rough. Yeah. Cool, like that. Right, now what we want a little bit of darker green, I think. We're just going to put a little bit of darker green around. Cool. I think you can see that just a little bit better. Oops. It's not going to stick, is it? Let's go around the edge of our. Oh, I'm liking that. It's not really my usual thing, but it's playing and it's something different. Oh, I'm quite liking that. See if I can get that a little bit. A little bit more around those leaves. Cool. Right, now we're going to want blue. Or will we have something else? We have a little bit of this on this one because the colour is got a little bit of that almost inside. Cool. And this one just might be a little bit darker. I'm liking that. And a little bit of orangey. I might just go around the middle of this bit. Oh, liking that. And right, we'll do some blue around the middle of this one. Cool, I'm liking that. Purpley one to go around this bit here. Oh, I'm liking that. This one has got a little bit of greenish in it, so I think we're going to go around this. A bit of the green. Right, I'm liking that. Now, I will be back. I'm back and I've got a reddish brown here. Tuscany red, actually, it's called. And we need a sponge. And I have got my little, oh, I think that might be a bit red, actually. What have we got here? Burnt umber. Just squeeze a little bit of that in it. And a mix up. Yeah, I think that might be a bit better. Yeah, hopefully you're going to see how messy this is going to be. Oh, that was a bit messy. That's okay. I'm okay with that, actually. Just going to try and get a few little bits of brick around. Oh, liking that. I'm going to put it everywhere. A little bit lighter in some places, a little bit darker in some. Oh, I'm quite liking that. Right, now I think that I'm going to, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try and yeah, let's see if we can do anything like that on this side. It looks a little bit like it, and I'm just dipping my finger into the into the gesso, well, the side of the gesso actually. Just put a little bit of white around. You know, you get in the bricks. Oops. And on this side. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I quite like that. That is my first Scrappy Mixed Media collage. And I'm quite happy with it. Right, we need a pen. We just put a date on it. I don't know if it'll write on there, but we will try. And the date is the 23rd. Still the 23rd? Yes. 23rd of the 2nd, 22. Oops, make that look like a 2. I'll go over here, M-A-G-Z, Max. I'm quite happy with that for a start in my scrap magazine, scrap junk journal. So thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.